Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be working on our sight words. So I say the word, then you say the word. And then we have some new words at the end. Ready? America. Was. Once. Says. Come. I. Tomorrow. Today. Again. Together. People. Fought. Where. To. Some. To. Of. Another. Brother. Mother. Love. Sure. There. Put. Very. You. Do. Into. Want. Does. Brought. Word. Work. For. Country. Because. World. Many. Any. Done. One. School. Goes. Friend. Are. From. Could. Would. Change. Stranger. Strange. Danger. Often. Tough. Rough. Enough. Collar. Won't. Don't. Should. Bought. Were. There. Been. Animal. Move. The. What. Other. Something. Answer. Heard. Earth. Early. Only. Said. Learn. Your. Have. Give. Thought. Live. They. Who. Every. America. Awesome. Now we are going to learn some new sight words. Ready? Okay, our first word is the word eight. What's the word? My turn. E-I-G-H-T. Your turn. Okay, so this word is talking about the number 8. An example of a sentence could be, I am 8 years old. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, so this word is 8. All right, the next word is the word through. My turn. Through. Your turn. My turn. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Your turn. Okay, this word is through. An example of using this word in a sentence could be, I am going through a tunnel. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, this word is through. Okay, our next new word is the word father. My turn. Father. Your turn. My turn. F-A-T-H-E-R. Your turn. Okay, so an example of this word in a sentence, this word father is talking about your dad. So I could say, my father is driving a car. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, let's go over our new sight words. Ready? 8. Through. Father. Awesome. Good job, guys. Kids your brains. Okay, guys, now we are going to do our suffix cards. Ready? My turn. Suffix ES. Your turn. Okay, suffix ES means more than one. And we use ES at the end of words that have the root word ending in the letters like X or CH or S or SH. Ready? Next one. My turn. Suffix LY. Your turn. Suffix LY means like or how. My turn. Suffix ING. Your turn. Okay, suffix ING means it's happening right now. My turn. Suffix S. Your turn. Suffix S means more than one. My turn. Suffix Y. Your turn. Suffix Y means full of or like. My turn. Suffix ed, your turn. Suffix ed means it already happened. My turn. Suffix ness, your turn. Suffix ness is the condition of. My turn. Suffix less, your turn. Suffix less means without. What's it mean? All right, guys, so we're going to do some new suffix cards today. I'm going to show you a few new ones that we haven't learned in class, and then we're going to do a couple prefixes, and I will tell you what that is here in just a minute. All right, so our next suffix card is going to be suffix full. Now, suffix full means that something is full of, or it has a quantity that will fill something. For example, the word peaceful has suffix full at the end, or the word cupful has full at the end. Another suffix is suffix est, which sounds like ist. So suffix est means the most. Like if I was to say something was the fullest, I have suffix est at the end. Or if I have the word slowest, slow is my root word. And when I add that est at the end, it means that it's slower than anything else. It's the slowest. It's the most. It's the slowest. Okay? And then our last one, we have suffix er. And when we have suffix er, that means there's more. So, for example, I could have the word shorter, and is what the er sounds like. My root word would be short, and I'm adding at the end. So shorter means that there's more that are short. So when we see er at the end of a word, it means that there are more. And guys, now we're going to talk about something called prefixes. So we know that a suffix goes at the end of a word. Well, now we're going to talk about prefixes. And a prefix goes at the beginning of the word and changes the meaning of the word. The first prefix we're going to talk about is the prefix dis, which is dis. And when you see the prefix dis at the beginning of a word, that means not or opposite. For example, if you saw the word disbelieve, my root word would be believe, and my prefix would be dis. And if somebody says they disbelieve something, that means they don't believe it. Another example is the word dislike. I have the prefix dis in front of my root word like. So if I say I dislike something, it means that I don't like it. Let's do another one. Okay, this prefix is the prefix pre. So when you see the prefix pre in front of a root word, it means before. So you might hear somebody say they are going to pre-cook something. That means that they are going to, or prepare it, they're going to get it ready before they cook it. Or these are called prefixes, and we have the word pre at the beginning. So prefix means that it's going to be at the beginning of a word. Okay? So pre means before. And remember, a prefix always goes before the root word. And then the last one we're going to talk about is the prefix un. So when you see the prefix un in front of your root word, it means not or opposite. So if I had the word uneven, that would mean that something is not even because I have the prefix un before my root word even. So uneven means it's not even. Another example could be if I had the root word do and put the prefix un at the beginning, my word would be undo. That means I'm not going to do it. Okay? So let's just go over those new ones really quickly. One more time. Okay, we have prefix un. Prefix un means not or opposite. Okay, then we have suffix full, which means full of. Suffix ist, which means the most. Suffix which means more. Prefix dis, which means not or opposite. Prefix pre, which means before. And prefix un, which means not or opposite. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, now we're going to do our sound cards. Ready? Feather, digraph TH. Bird, combination IR. Horse, combination OR. Or. Quilt, combination QU. Qua. Turtle, combination UR. Umbrella U. Rabbit R. Zebra Z. Octopus O. Apple A. Jar J. Shark, digraph SH. Sh. Concrete E consonant E. Sun S. Lion L. Tent T. Thimble, digraph TH. Cat C. Candle, final stable syllable DLE. Dull. Ruffle, final stable syllable FLE. Full. Bubble, final stable syllable BLE. Bull. Bottle, final stable syllable TLE. Tull. Fox X. Yarn Y. Balloon B. Acorn A. Goat G. Straw, digraph AW. Hat H. Cheese, digraph CH. Sheep, digraph E. Pie, digraph I. Shield, digraph IE. Elephant E. Ring, digraph NG. Patch, trigraph TCH. Equals E. Dog D. Pig P. Inch I. Icicle I. Candy Y. Cry Y. Light, trigraph IGH. Bugle, final stable syllable GLE. Gull. Vest V. Tooth, digraph OO. Ooh. Hay, digraph AY. Butter, combination ER. Mouse, diphthong OU. Ow. Cow, diphthong OW. Ow. Faucet, digraph AU. Aw. Key, digraph EY. Phone, digraph PH. Knot, ghost digraph KN. Bridge, trigraph DGE. Thread, digraph EA. Banana, schwa A. Leaf, digraph EA. Dime, I consonant E. Bow, digraph OW. Oil, diphthong OI. Toy, diphthong OY. Cake, A consonant E. Circle, cedilla C. Hook, digraph OO. Staple, final stable syllable PLE. Pull. Monkey M. Fish F. Duck, digraph CK. Star, combination AR. Glue, digraph UE. Ooh. Rain, digraph AI. Unicorn, U. Wreath, ghost digraph WR. Gnat, ghost digraph GN. Lotion, Final stable syllable, T-I-O-N, shun. Kite, K-K. Soap, digraph, O-A, O. Draft, soft, G-J. Steak, digraph, E-A, A. Wagon, W-W. Overalls, O-O. Rose, S-Z. Nest, N-N. Hose, O consonant E, O. Cube, U consonant E, U. Cashew, digraph E-W, ew. Veil, digraph E-I, A. Receipt, digraph E-I, E. Wallet, A-O. Whale, combination W-H, W. Good job, guys. Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to review the diphthongs that we have learned this year. So the first question I want to ask you is, what is a diphthong? Well, diphthongs are two vowel sounds that come together so fast that they are considered one syllable. I want you to think about the diphthongs that we have learned this year. So this year we have learned the diphthongs OI, which sounds like oi, OU, that sounds like ow, OY, that sounds like oi, and OW, that sounds like ow. So what I want you to do is pause this video and try and think of the key words that go with these diphthongs. So we have diphthong OI, oil, oi. Mouse, diphthong OU, ow. Toy, diphthong OY, oi. And cow, diphthong OW, ow. Think about, how do we code diphthongs? We put an arc underneath them. So I'm going to put an arc under the diphthongs in these words. What sound do diphthong OI and diphthong OY make? They both make the oi sound. And remember, there's a secret for OI and OY. So OI and OY are always so hyper. And when they get together, they are bouncing off the walls. And they sound like oi, 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 oi. When do we spell with OI? Well, we spell with OI in the initial and the medial positions. For example, the word oil has the oi sound at the beginning of the word. So oil would be spelled O-I-L. When do we spell with O-Y? Well, we spell with O-Y in the final position. So when we hear the oi sound at the end of a word, it's going to be spelled with O-Y. For example, the word toy has oi at the end. So it is spelled T-O-Y. So now I want you to think about which diphthongs are regular in the initial and medial position. Well, OI and OU are regular in the initial and medial position. So that means whenever you hear the oi sound at the beginning of a word or the middle of a word, you are going to spell it with OI. When you hear the ow sound at the beginning or middle of a word, you are going to spell it with OU. So which diphthongs are regular in the final position? Well, OU and OW are both in the final position. So anytime you hear oi at the end of a word, it will be spelled with OY. Anytime you hear ow at the end of a word, it's going to be spelled with OW. So if you ever need help reading or spelling words with diphthongs, remember, you can look in your reference book. Now we are going to look at a few words. Remember, whenever we code words, the first thing we look for is a prefix, suffix, or final stable syllable. Neither one of these words have either one of those. So let's start at the first word. Since we don't have a prefix, suffix, or final stable syllable, we look for obvious coding. We have ER at the end, and it's a combination. And notice that we have two vowels in this word. When we have more than one vowel, we need to figure out what the vowel pattern is. So this is a V, C, C, V pattern. So now I add my dividing line between the two consonants. And I'll look over here. This E is followed by a consonant, so that means it is short, and we add a breathe. Sound out this word with me. D, E, N, D, N, den. This half of the word is den. Let's look at this half of the word. Ver, ver. So together this word is Denver. So this says Denver. Let's look at the other word. We don't have a prefix, a suffix, or a final stable syllable, so we look for obvious coding. We have combination ER, so we put an arc underneath it. And then notice with this word, we also have more than one vowel, so we need to figure out the vowel patterns. So this is a V, C, V pattern. Now I need to figure out where this dividing line goes. Well, I know that the E and the R go together, so I'm going to put my dividing line right here. Now I'm looking for more obvious coding. I have diphthong OW, and that's all the coding I have, so let's sound this out. Ready? Oh, ow, flow, flower, flower. Okay, boys and girls, so now what we are going to do is practice spelling some words with diphthongs. So what I want you to do is pause this video, get a piece of paper and a pencil, and practice spelling with me. If I go too fast, you can pause the video in between words. Alright, ready? The first word is point. Point. Segment this word with me. Point. Point. He is going to point at the word. Point. Okay, check your answer. Point. Let's do another word. The next word is cowboy. This is a compound word. Remember, a compound word is when two words come together to make one word. So the word is cowboy. Segment this word with me. Ready? K-ow-b-oy. Cowboy. Spell it. Okay, check your answer. Ow. Boy. Good job, guys. Now let's do another word. This word is around. Around. Segment this word with me. A-r-ound. Around. Okay, let's check our answer. Now, this is a little bit tricky because we have a schwa A at the beginning. I know schwa A sounds like short U, so that can be a little bit tricky. Ound. Now, remember when spelling was schwa A, when you hear the sound as a syllable of its own, then it will be spelled with A. So A makes the sound when it's a syllable of its own. Okay, now spell the word plow. Plow. He's going to plow the snow. Segment the word with me. Ready? Ow, plow. Okay, check your answer. Ow, plow. Okay, let's do another word. The next word is queen. Queen. Segment the word queen. Ready? Queen. She needed a queen to get a gumdrop. Queen. Okay, check your answer. Queen. Let's do a few more words. The next word is south. Segment the word south with me. Ready? Ow. South. They went south for vacation. South. Check your answer. Ow. South. Let's do two more. Okay, the next word is the word toys. Toys. Segment the word toys with me. Ready? Toys. Toys. Spell it. Okay, check your answer. Toys. We have a suffix at the end there. That means you have more than one toy. All right, let's do the last word. The last word is the word house. House. Segment the word house with me. Ready? Ow. House. She is sitting in her house. Okay, check your answer. Ow. We have sneaky E at the end. Great job today, guys. If you got all of those words right, I want you to go to the top of your paper and give yourself a big smiley face because you are awesome. Okay, boys and girls, so now we are going to practice coding words and reading the words. Remember, the first thing we look for is a prefix, a suffix, or a final stable syllable. Let's start in the left column at the top. We have suffix ing, and I know that's a suffix because if I cover it up, I have a root word. We have diphthong ou, and that's all we code for this word. Sound it out with me. Ready? Sp, out, sprout, sprouting, sprouting. Let's do the next word. We have suffix ing. I know that's a suffix because if I cover it up, I have a root word. Okay, ready? And we have diphthong oi. So let's sound it out. B, oil, b, oil, boil, boiling. This word is boiling. Okay, the next word is a compound word. Remember, a compound word is when two words come together to make one word. Let's look at this half first. We have an E that's followed by a consonant, so it is short, and we put it brief. That's all the coding I do on that side. Sound out this half of the word with me. Ready? B, e, l, bell, bell. Look at this half of the word. We have diphthong OY. So now sound this out with me. B-oy, boy, boy. This word is bellboy. Okay, for the next word, we also have another compound word. Put our dividing line. Let's look at the first half of the word. We have combination ER, and we have diphthong OW. Now sound this word out with me. Flower, flower, flower. Let's look at this half of the word. We have an O that is followed by a consonant, so it is short. We put a breve on it. Sound this out with me. Pot, pot. This word is flower pot. And one thing I forgot to add the vowel pattern. We do have two vowels over here. So that vowel pattern would be V, C, V, and our dividing line would go right here because the diphthong OW has to stay together. So this word is flower pot. Let's look at the next word. This is a compound word. So we need to put our dividing line. These two words come together to make one word. We have a hard C because it's followed by an A, so we add a K back to it. And we have an A that is followed by a consonant, so we put a breve. It's a short vowel. Sound out this half of the word with me. Ready? Camp, camp, camp. This is camp. Look at this half of the word. We have diphthong OU, and that's all we have. Sound it out with me. Ground, ground, ground. This word is campground. Let's look at the next word. We have suffix ing because we know if we cover up the ing, we still have a root word here. Now we look for obvious coding. We have diphthong OY, and notice we have more than one vowel. So this is a V, C, C, V pattern at our dividing line between the two consonants. Now look over here. I have an E followed by a consonant. So it is going to be short. I add a breve. Sound out this word with me. Ready? N, N. Now look at this half. Joy, joy. So this word is enjoying, enjoying. Let's look at the next word. We have suffix ed at the end, which means it already happened. Now we look for obvious coding. We have diphthong OI, and we have a C that needs a K back because it's followed by an O, which means it's going to make the hard K sound. Sound this word out with me. Ready? Coil, coil, coiled. This word is coiled. Okay, guys, so the last word is a compound word, so we add the dividing line. Let's look at the first half of the word. We have diphthong OW, so we are going to put an arc underneath it. Sound out this half of the word with me. Ready? Down, down, down. And look at this half of the word. We have digraph AI, mark out the I, put a macron over the A. Sound out this half of the word. Ready? Stairs, stairs, stairs. So this word is downstairs. Awesome job today, guys. Okay, boys and girls, so now we are going to choral read a story, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about the story. Remember, when we choral read a story, I read a sentence, then you read a sentence. Ready? My turn. Roy was joyful about his 6 o'clock art class tonight. Your turn. Roy was joyful about his 6 o'clock art class tonight. My turn. He found out that all of the students would be asked to finish the objects they had been making from paper and glue. Your turn. He found out that all of the students would be asked to finish the objects they had been making from paper and glue. My turn. The projects were to be turned in tonight. Your turn. The projects were to be turned in tonight. My turn. Then the students would begin a new project. Your turn. Then the students would begin a new project. My turn. The class ended this evening with an outside picnic. Your turn. The class ended this evening with an outside picnic. Now we are going to read the first paragraph. Ready? My turn. Roy was joyful about his 6 o'clock art class tonight. He found out that all of the students would be asked to finish the objects they had been making from paper and glue. The projects were to be turned in tonight. Then the students would begin a new project. The class ended this evening with an outside picnic. Your turn. Roy was joyful about his 6 o'clock art class tonight. He found out that all of the students would be asked to finish the objects they had been making from paper and glue. The projects were to be turned in tonight. Then the students would begin a new project. The class ended this evening with an outside picnic. Let's do the second paragraph now. Ready? My turn. Roy arrived early to see if the teacher would help him select a color for his owl. Your turn. Roy arrived early to see if the teacher would help him select a color for his owl. My turn. He did not argue when his teacher suggested painting the owl a deep brown. Your turn. He did not argue when his teacher suggested painting the owl a deep brown. My turn. Roy felt that he needed to paint it very carefully if he wanted a high grade. Your turn. Roy felt that he needed to paint it very carefully if he wanted a high grade. My turn. By 8 o'clock, all of the students were finished and had given their projects to the teacher. Your turn. By 8 o'clock, all of the students were finished and had given their projects to the teacher. My turn. The projects were still moist, but the teacher did not mind. Your turn. The projects were still moist, but the teacher did not mind. My turn. They ended the evening with a picnic and time to discuss their next project, an oil painting. Your turn. They ended the evening with a picnic and some time to discuss their next project, an oil painting. All right, guys, so now we are going to read the second paragraph again. I'm going to read the whole paragraph, then you are going to read the whole paragraph. Ready? My turn. Roy arrived early to see if the teacher would help him select a color for his owl. He did not argue when his teacher suggested painting the owl a deep brown. Roy felt that he needed to paint it very carefully if he wanted a high grade. By 8 o'clock, all of the students were finished and had given their projects to the teacher. The projects were still moist, but the teacher did not mind. They ended the evening with a picnic and time to discuss their next project, an oil painting. Your turn. Roy arrived early to see if the teacher would help him select a color for his owl. He did not argue when his teacher suggested painting the owl a deep brown. Roy felt that he needed to paint it very carefully if he wanted a high grade. By 8 o'clock, all of the students were finished and had given their projects to the teacher. The projects were still moist, but the teacher did not mind. They ended the evening with a picnic and time to discuss their next project, an oil painting. Awesome job, guys. So now I'm going to ask you a few questions about this story. Now, what I want you to do, I'm going to ask the question, then I want you to pause the video for just a minute and find the answer in the story. When you find the answer, play the video again and check to see if you got it right. Here's the question. What were Roy and the other students making in class? So pause this video. Find out what Roy and the other students were making in class. Okay, so Roy and the other students in his class were making objects they had been making from paper and glue. It says that right here they would be asked to finish the objects they had been making from paper and glue. So they were making objects from paper and glue. Here's your next question. What time did the students finish giving their projects to the teacher? Pause the video, look in the paragraphs, find out what time did they finish giving their projects to the teacher. It was 8 o'clock. So in this sentence it says by 8 o'clock all of the students were finished and had given their projects to the teacher. So the answer would be 8 o'clock. When you are answering questions about a story, it's always good to go back to the story and find the answer. The answer is always right in front of you. Okay, next question. What does the word moist mean? What I want you to do, pause the video, go back and find the word moist, and look at the words around the word moist. Use those as context clues to help you figure out what the meaning of the word moist is. Okay, so right here it says the projects were still moist, but the teacher did not mind. So think about this. They were making things out of paper and glue. So if they were using a lot of paper and glue and it says the projects were still moist, then that means that they were slightly wet. They were not dry yet. So moist means slightly wet. I'm going to ask you all one more question. What happened at the end of class? Pause this video, look at the paragraph. Now, if it's talking about the end of class, this is going to be in the second paragraph. So look at the end of the second paragraph. What happened at the end of class? Okay, so at the end it says they ended the evening with a picnic and time to discuss their next project, an oil painting. So at the end of class, they had a picnic and discussed their next project. Guys, you all did awesome today. Thank you for watching the video.